Hello everyone, and welcome back to The Little Blue Fly. If this is your first time visiting, welcome, and I invite you to subscribe to my channel. It's as simple as tapping that red subscribe button, making sure to select all after you have tapped the notification bell. And I would also love to hear comments from you all, and if you choose to do so, hit that thumbs up button because it really does help my video get into the algorithm. So here is my rooster picture that I actually gave a little bit of a facelift aging technique to. I actually did this a couple videos back, so if you have not seen this transformation, you might want to go take a look at it because it was quite fun to do and share. So this is going to be the forever home for this picture, right here in between my kitchen and dining room. And absolutely not am I going, I will not be panning out in this video. No way. I have way too much going on. But what I will be doing today is sharing a fabulous spring haul with you all. So that being said, let's begin, shall we? Now, many of my pieces that I will be sharing today, again, are pretty much the majority are vintage. I can't say that I really went into a boxed retail for any of these pieces. It is pure creativity for sure, this haul. And again, I am very excited to share my new direction with you all. Now, this item right here, this was a Christmas present from my husband. And I must say, this definitely is an investment piece right here. It will hopefully forever stay in my possession. And it's called First Love. And as you can see, we have a very youthful couple here that have been running barefooted on the country hillside. She is everything that is sweet and shy and very nature loving. She has her basket of flowers that she has picked, and she's using part of her apron to hold the flowers. They're both barefooted. And he's just a fine-looking young lad holding a piece of fruit that he's getting ready to share with his new love. And I love how he is holding on to the back of her dress. There's nothing like that first love, the freshness, the innocence. And next I will be adding in some Swedish Ivy. I was very thrilled to find 2 of them at Merrifield Garden. The green is so lush, and on the back of the leaves, it's like a plum color. So they actually call this a Swedish black ivy. They do not like direct sunlight. And it's a beautiful complementing plant inside any home. Now I decided to place this up on this 2-tiered stand. This is not new. And it's just because I have so many pieces I can display throughout this stand. And I placed another Swedish Ivy in the back. Now next up, okay, this is a little story here. So these 2 prints that I'm about to share, they're over 20 years old. And I used to sell them when I was a home and garden party consultant. And I actually used to own these. I have no idea what happened to these, but they are finally back in my possession again. We have the little boy with his sister, and this one I love. The little girl up on her tiptoes trying to reach that door knocker, and you know she probably has dreams about finally being tall enough to reach that knocker and knock on that door. You know, the things we think of when we're little ones. You know, if we can just get a little bit taller, if our feet would just grow bigger. And but anyhow, so these 2 prints, they are very, very hard to find. Very hard to find. As I stated, they do come from Home and Garden Party. They're no longer in business, unfortunately, but I have searched everywhere and I finally found them on eBay. Now, there was a $24 bid, and I bid, it says, yay, you're the highest bidder. But those, what do you call those people? Snipers. Yes, okay. The last 18 seconds they came in, I mean, just came right in. I says, oh no, you're not getting them. So I bet 50, and it said again I was outbid. I said, no. So I said, I'm going to 75, and it still said I was outbid. I said, forget this. These are coming home with me. I bet 110, and at the last second, I won them. Woohoo! Because they're so hard to get a hold of, so it was a bit of an investment, but worth every penny. And next up, now I do not believe I shared this piece with you because I was going to decorate with it for Christmas. It is an antique copper pot. It was a Facebook Marketplace find, and I love the wood handle and also the little wood cap on top of the copper pot. Now this beauty, Facebook Marketplace find, copper lamp. I love all this old world embellishment going all around this copper lamp. It does have some hammering to it as well. But up at top, I'm going to share something with you because some of you might not know, and many of you probably do know. There is this little thingamabob thing right here that I don't know the name of it. You put a light bulb in the lamp, and then that piece just goes on top of the light bulb, and then you add your lampshade on. This is a black silk lampshade that I purchased many years ago. So it just fits right inside there, and it slides on top of the light bulb. And there she sits so pretty in the back. What a glow off that copper. And this is an Amaryllis, actually a faux Amaryllis. I was going to share these during Christmas as well. I believe I haven't shared these yet, but if I have, I apologize. But I have a few, I think 4 of them. And right here in the center, this part is empty because you can place a candle in it. I picked them up on clearance for $3 a piece. The root system looks so real on these bulbs. This was from an antique store here in Virginia. I love all of the, it's like old world, again, folk art type of wood carving on this, and it's called an egg cruet. So the ladies at the shop, they didn't know what it was, and I said, well, this is for eggs. And I am going to change the look of this wood, so there is definitely a DIY coming for this piece. I'm going to share a fun little technique that I believe all of you are going to enjoy. So this is a very old vintage egg cruet. Now this, I'm going to be sharing quite a few pieces. I found these on Instagram, and quite a bit of vintage brass. So you are going to be seeing Bev place in a lot of vintage brass into the home. That is one direction I'm going to be going in this year, bringing in more vintage pieces. I also placed in a couple tall brass candle stands. All of these came from the same individual on Instagram, and here is a smaller candlestick. And then I loved this one because it has the black with the brass. And this little floral candlestick, I purchased this one along with it because it has touches of black in it, and it just really pulls from the black in the candlestick. I just love the two paired together. And all of these pieces right here came from, there's 6 of them, from Unearthed Goods CO on Instagram. And I'll make sure to link her in the description box. Her shipping is fabulous, and she's just a joy to work with. And this piece right here was found from a local antique shop for $7. Now, these taper hurricanes, they get costly. They're not cheap. And then I have some more brass candlesticks. I fell in love with this trio because one holds a a pillar, and then the other 2 hold a taper. I like the trumpet look at the bottom of this one, and then the one up front, I love the spiral. So you're definitely going to see more brass coming into the home, vintage brass. And there's all my new brass pieces, but I do have one left to share. I have to say, this has to be the sweetest lamp I've ever seen because of that button right there. It turns, and that's what turns on the little lamp. How precious is this lamp? And then it has the little hurricane that goes on top. I purchased this piece for $18. And again, I love the little switch for the turn on. Loving the brass, loving it. But again, it must be vintage brass. It just is going to go perfectly and with my French country decor. And this sweet little French country piece, well, it originally came from Horchow, but I thrifted it off of Facebook Marketplace. And I'm going to show you, there's 3 different patterns. The colors and the floral, and just the backdrop, the design is so perfect. And they're little coasters. Let me see. I believe I have them all here. Yes. 1, 2, and then the third one. Love the floral and the berries that go around the rim with the touches of gold. Now, this next piece, I need a little help here. It comes from Japan, but I don't know what this is, guys. I'm thinking it's like a chamber candlestick because of this little handle right here, but I'm not sure, so I need help. But anyways, the pears, you know, they just speak for themselves. I love pear decor. This little, it's a vintage pot, came from Facebook Marketplace, and it is in excellent condition. The black with the gold, how I love it. We have lion heads on the side, and it's just in really good condition. It's going to be a fun piece to work with. Now this right here has a story behind it. This is a music box that plays Edelweiss. Now my favorite movie is The Sound of Music. And there is a scene where the father, Christopher Plummer, he actually is a naval captain, is sitting in his family room playing his guitar, and his daughter Liesel joins in and they sing together Edelweiss. And again, the movie, and it's based on a true story of the Von Trapp family. And this part is just so wonderful because it's where him and Julie Andrews start to, because she's the governess, and she's just, oh gosh, she is, I'm so excited I can't even speak. She's just an amazing governess. But anyways, during this scene, their love for each other starts to show and blossom. And again, if you have not seen this movie, The Sound of Music with Julie Andrews and Christopher Plummer, you must, this is a must watch. It's I just can't say enough about it. But Edelweiss, it is one of my favorite scenes, other than when the children run in the bedroom during a thunderstorm. So I hope you all go and watch it. The Sound of Music. Next up, I have these two, I don't know what you call them. I'm just going to say wall plaques. They have like a cardboard to the back of them. Very sturdy cardboard. And now these definitely are screaming DIY. There's two different patterns. I'm going to show the other one here in a moment. And I will be warming these up for sure. So we have some fun DIYs coming anyhow. And there's a name on it, but I can't quite make it out. So I'm going to look at it with my magnifying glass and see if I can get a name off the back. But those were picked up from an antique store. Now, look what Bev found. Okay, I went all the way to Pennsylvania for these beauties right here. It's the full set Arthur Court rooster canisters. And for free, she gave me these salt and pepper shakers. Now, first of all, I must say, if you are watching this video, hello, Eileen. You're just, I don't think I've ever met anyone more kind She is sweeter than sugar pie. Eileen is, I wish I could have stayed there longer, but she gave me this complete set for $200. That is unheard of. The salt and pepper shakers alone were just on sale on eBay for $254, and they wanted like 100 and something for shipping. And for each canister, those, I think, well, most of them go for 150 a piece or more. I did see one for 134, but wow, the prices of these canisters have really gone up. So this 200 for this set was definitely a score. So I placed them all up at top on the shelf. Again, I'm not decorating, I'm just sharing a decor haul. But look, oh my gosh, there's more. 3 more. So I have the 4 canisters up top, these 3, that make 7. And then I have 3 more, so I have 10 canisters, and I cannot wait to share what I am about to do with all of them. That will be coming up definitely in a spring video, maybe early summer. It just depends on how long it takes to get things together. But I scored these 3 off of Facebook Marketplace. Okay, you're not gonna believe me, but believe me, $50 for all 3. Everyone, that means I picked up all 7 of these and the salt and pepper shakers for $250. Huge score, might even be the biggest score of this year. But I can say I am officially done with shopping for Arthur Court rooster canisters. I am loving this new direction. Now this is an antique whimsy find right here. Just look at those sweet bunnies. And the frame couldn't be more perfect. This was another Facebook Marketplace find, and basically hardly anything is ever local. They always have to ship to me, which I'm absolutely fine with, just as long as they pack it very well. But this frame is so ornate. I did not give a side view. You will, this piece will be coming up very soon as I start decorating, but it is a very thick frame. It is an oil painting. So we have quite a bit of French country goodness going on here with touches of whimsy. This is a Facebook Marketplace find. It's actually an old vintage electric clock that can be hung up on the wall. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to use this beauty yet, but I love the gold and the green. And it definitely has a story because it should have a glass facing on it. It's no longer there, but I am absolutely fine with that. Now we're going to add in a little bit of whimsy with this sweet little table that is saying, "Paint me." And so I will be doing something, I'm sure, very whimsy with this table. And it's not just a table, but I also have these sweet little 4 ladder back chairs. This was a Facebook Marketplace find. I mean, how sweet is this little table? The parties we are going to have at this table are just going to be wonderful. I have a couple more clocks to share. This came from eBay. I like for my clocks to come from West Germany. And here is another. I love the black on the face of the clock, and this one is in really good condition. But not all my clocks need to be in good condition. I like when they have stories to them. Just can never have enough clocks in my home. This, I love this one. It's a matte black metal clock. It's vintage. It has the glass intact. And as you can see, it has the original plug-in as well. So the cord goes inside the clock and you just pull it out as, you know, as you need. But what a beauty. So sweet. Just look at all this brass and then the touches of black and the green. Now, every French country home needs blue and white. These are, they're Staffordshire reproductions. I will share a link in my description box where these can be purchased. Sweet little bunnies. A nice size. I believe they're like 8 inches. And I'm going to be adding in touches of the blue. I like the cream color, but I will be adding in blue and white as well. But I will be gravitating more towards the blue and cream. And they come as a pair. And just look how perfect they go with the brass and with the whimsy, the French country. I'm going to have a good time with these here, placing these in my vignettes. Now, these are just whimsy all the way. These can be purchased actually on my, my Amazon storefront. There are 3 of them. I'm going to get all the other ones together. I'm trying to be careful with them. And how sweet are they? They're no longer 3 blind mice. Because their sweet little bulbs light the way for them. Now I will definitely be warming up these pieces as well. Another DIY coming, quite a few. And I hope you all have enjoyed my new direction that I'm going, more vintage, French country, and always whimsy.